let's see if we can go in and get these bandits. Wonder what that is. Got it. Now I can just find where his body went. Why can't I see it? There it is. I guess I was a little bit further away from this bandit hideout than I thought. Awesome. This bandit hideout must be right around here. There we go. Finally discovered it. My screen's
Cave
not
up
updating.
Trouble? Or maybe treasure?
I can't see my live stream updating. Let me go over to the... Yeah, it seems like it's buffering right now for some reason. reloading my dashboard. I don't know if the live stream will go off. Here we go. Let's get in here and take care of these guys.
I'm not sure I like those Alakir warriors hiding out here. What was that?
That was easy. I just heard some voices. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Looks like it goes a lot deeper. That was not so cool with my arrow hitting the top there. What was that? You see that? It's like flame or fire or something. Man, some of these guys just aren't standing a chance. Steel arrow, iron arrow. Any chests or anything? Oh, by the way, there's cooking. The volume settings seem to be good. Awesome. By the way, there is cooking. Cooking pots allow you to cook food that restores your health and provides other temporary effects. Each recipe requires specific culinary ingredients that can be found throughout Skyrim. So, if we go into food, there's these things that I can make. But, I can make some potato soup. And, come on, how many potato soups can I make? Evidently a bunch. Alright, that was all I could make. It looked like there was something right below it that I could make, but evidently I used it. Oh, that's why. I'm out of salt. Well, I could have made the rabbit haunch, but yeah, I didn't realize that. I thought I was going to run out of potatoes, but actually I ran out of salt. So... we'll have to do some more cooking. Did I just pick up too much and now I can't move? Yes. Wow. Okay. What can I drop? Man, this is the biggest thing. These dragon bones and dragon scales, they really are bad for your weight. So I'm gonna have to start like doing something about that. $14 wolf pelts and stuff like that. I'm really gonna have to start selling stuff. Potions, apparel. I'm gonna drop the armor. It's the most right now that I can drop. Whoops. And then, is there any weapons? No. It's good enough for now. The first thing we're doing as soon as we get back to town is we're selling and trying to maybe find some place to stash stuff. As soon as we can buy our own place with 5,000 gold, it gets a lot easier because we just stash stuff before we go out into the world.
Huh?
Aw.
Thought I heard something.
Well, that'll teach you guys. Oh, and look at all this stuff too. Baked potatoes, bunch of mead, leeks. The girls would love that. They'd make fun of the leeks the whole time. Sack of money. Look at this. Coin purse with 18. Silver necklace, amethyst. That's what we're talking about. Evidently, look at that. This guy is like, it's like he died reaching for his drink. We gotta find the leader.
What's that? Over here.
That was a good shot right between these uprights, I think. Yeah, I've already read that one to get increase in sneaking. So, did you notice the very first shot didn't hit the guy? Look what it did hit. He got stopped by the fish. Just for that, I'm going to take some of your salmon. Pheasant. Leeks, potato, more salmon. A gourd. DED, dead fish. Okay, this is where I shot that first guy. I shot the guy up top first, and then I shot the guys down here. So we're up to the second level. Ooh, I just walked over that bear trap and didn't even notice it. I don't know why I didn't take any damage though. I bet you this is so cold.
You've proven your strength, boy.
Oh yeah, these aren't
Avoid
bandits.
any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about. Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here, and you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment, and no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons.
This is for the people who are after that girl at the inn, remember? Why are you after her?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
Oh man.
Of course. Senpai, what is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her?
She told me you're assassins.
Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt.
What do you guys think? Who do you believe? What was her crime?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
So what do you want me to do?
She trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us, and has no reason to think that you'd do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her, and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done.
No one has any proof. That's why I hate some of these decisions sometimes. You know, it's like, you know, does the person who sold out, like, a nation, like a trader, does she go to another nation and start working in an inn? Or does she go to the nation that she sold you out to? You know, why is she in Skyrim waiting tables? You know, he wants to take her into custody. He didn't say just go kill her, and she said go kill these guys. That's kind of crazy on her part, right? It was like, they're like, bring her out here so we can take her to justice, and she's like, go kill them. So you know, it's kind of crazy. guess I waited long enough for the dialogue to go away. So now I can just kind of go up here and get a better view at the dude.
Keep your hands to yourself. Good morning. Need something? Of course. Senpai, what is it that she... No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her? Say you can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt. She trusts... Convinced we'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done.
Well, I can tell him that I'll lead her outside, and I don't have to do that quite yet, right? So, I guess I can... It still gives me more time to figure it out, huh?
Good. We'll be waiting for you at the stables. It will be good to finally be able to return home. Need something? What do you need? What do you need?
Oh, man. Yeah, decisions like that, sometimes they can really get to you. Because they really don't give you enough info. But I do like the fact that he's like, just bring her to the stables, and we'll take her into custody. And she's like, hey, would you go to the cave and kill them? That seems kind of, is this the way? I'm trying to figure out if this is the way back. It kind of seems like she's a lot more... it seems like she's a lot more hostile about it. She, you know, she's not waiting. I don't know. She didn't ask for help to escape or anything like that. She just said kill him, and it just seems so final. And they had a reason, too. You know, like, she sold this person out. And she's just like, oh, they're assassins. I don't know. It just seems like their story is better, right? Their story is better, and it seems like they're acting actually more professional, kind of, about the thing. Well, now we gotta make the run back to Whiterun. Well, we'll definitely see what she says. I just hope I don't paint myself into a corner. You know, you go and you talk to her, and then you're like, you know, you don't get the option to cancel your dialogue or to choose something different. You just have the bad choice that you don't want to make. I'm gonna just discover this watchtower since we're on the way back. Actually, I think it's a fort. I think there were people in it. So, this might get me shot at with some arrows. Fort Graymore. Well, they're not shooting at me, so maybe they're maybe they're from Whiterun. You see the city far in the distance right there, with Dragon Reach up on the crest of the hill. It's pretty cool looking. Alright, we're almost back now. Oh, I wonder what she'll say. The Falmar are twisted, evil creatures that dwell in Skyrim's deepest reaches. They have one desire, to destroy the surface world and any who dwell above. Oh yeah, we're selling,
You're
right?
someone who can get things done. I like that.
Welcome to War Maidens. We've got small weapons, the finest weapons and armor.
Alright, can we get rid of anything? Oh wait, this is... we should break these down instead at the enchanter. So, let's not sell the magical thing. I don't know why I've got those. Get rid of those. He doesn't want anything else.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I do have some iron and stuff like that. Let's go
Good
out
doing
here and
business
like
with ya.
use the blacksmith to make leather and stuff like that. Let's work on our blacksmithing and stuff.
Got some good pieces out here
to
if
get
you're
rid of
looking
some
to buy.
stuff in our
More
inventory.
inside.
Like we're on the tanning rack, and let's get rid of some of this. Like you know, we're gonna make some leather. The leather weighs more than the hide. That's crazy. Okay, we've got 34 leather, and I want to make some leather strips, but I don't want to make too many. Okay, and then we should make some leather armor. Just to sell. So we got hide armor right here, which takes strips and leather. And then leather armor, which is... okay, so... leather armor is like worth 125. Hide armor is worth 50. So let's make regular leather. So make leather... leather... Smithing went up. Some more. Okay, we're out of strips again. So let me go back and make strips.
I don't claim... Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Okay, made some more strips. Now we'll make the armor. Go ahead and just finish out some stuff here. 20, 60, 25. Let's do the helmet. Okay. Smithing went up again. Actually, let's look at regular stuff. Iron. We can make some iron stuff. Can we forge anything? Or, sorry, smelt? Smelters. At a smelter, you can smelt ore and raw materials into metal ingots, which are required to create and improve weapons and armor. Let's see if there's anything we can do. We can make iron ingot out of iron ore. But we can't make steel yet. Steel requires iron and corundum ore, whatever that is. And evidently we don't have that stuff. So, let's make some iron stuff. I guess we haven't moved up to steel yet. Iron armor. We need leather strips. We don't have enough ingots to make another thing of iron armor. But we have exactly enough for a battle axe. Alright, let's make the battle axe. Alright. Alright, so now we can sell everything that we just made.
Got some good pieces out here if you look. The finest weapons and armor.
Oops. That's her buying it. We don't want to buy more.
Looking
We
to
wanna
protect
sell our
yourself?
stuff.
Or deal some damage?
Weapons. We want to sell the iron battle axe. And the apparel, we want to sell the leather armor. All 6 of them. The iron and leather helmet. And we leveled up from blacksmithing. And we made money. So now
Don't forget to check inside the shop.
we can run again. That's good. So we need to skill up. So skilling up. We haven't been using a lot of magicka because they don't get to us because we've been so good on the archery. But the health and stamina really don't help us to shoot an arrow better. So I'm just going to keep on going with magicka. I think we're eventually going to need a lot of it if we're going to use it. So now archery needed to be level 40 before we could get the next thing in it, I believe. We could do sneaking. I'm double checking archery. Yeah, it requires 40 points in archery, and we've only got, like, what was it? 26. So we have to do a lot more archery. Sneak requires 40 as well. We could do lock picking. We could do speech for better prices, since we're trying to sell stuff and make money. More destruction magic, but we're pretty good on it. Restoration magic. Smithing? Oh, look, steel smithing right here. Can create steel armor and weapons at forges and improve them twice as much. So, we still didn't have the, we still didn't have the stuff to do smithing with steel yet. So, we can leave that. Speech, huh? We can do speech. Buying prices are 10% better. Buying and selling. There we go. Alright. So now, we have to go talk to that girl and see what she says.
Come to chat
And
with
why
an old
shouldn't I?
woman?
Just because I'm a Greymane doesn't mean I can't earn my own keep.
Any news of the Alakir?
See, look, the only option is I was unable to defeat them all, and they're coming for you.
Mm-hmm. Any news of the Alakir? Any news of the Alakir?
Should we do it? I think we should.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the
What?
Red.
How? I thought they weren't allowed
Once
within the
was a
city.
hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
They found a way in. We need to get you out of here.
And the
But where will I
braggart
go?
did swagger and
I can't keep running forever.
he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
There's a horse waiting at the stables. I'll make sure you're safe.
After all this, I have to pick up and leave again? If you really think this is the only way, I trust you. Let's not waste any time. Until next time.
Talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
It still doesn't feel very good, but I still stand by the fact that she asked me to go there and kill them, and they're just asking to
What are you looking at?
take her into
I'm not
custody.
afraid of you, even if you are my elder.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Cause trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
How can you tell she's bad?
We meet at last, my dear lady.
What is this? What have you done?
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did you? Your luck had to run out sometime. Now we'll take our friend here back to Hammerfell, where she will pay the price for her treason.
She won't be harmed?
Not on the way back. Once she gets there, it's not up to me to decide what's done with her. And as for you, I owe you a portion of the reward, don't I? Well, here you go. Spend it wisely, and if I may, don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face. You're better than that.
Well?
Mm-hmm.
All he did was paralyze her. And he said it's not up to him once he gets her back. Alright. Now what do we gotta do? Oh, we haven't collected the bounty from the bandits because we did 2 quests while we were out and about. The Circle is a small group of the most trusted, accomplished warriors from among the ranks of the companions.
Had enough of fish and fowl.
You tried mercenary work?
When you came to a choice, cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs. That's right. Mop the town beggar.
Got to chat with an old woman, Do your good deed for the day.
I do think there's something going on with that tree. I remember the side quest to talk about that tree in the middle of the town. So we'll probably be checking that out once we get back from getting our bounty.
When the Empire... You're looking at a real warrior. At least I used to be.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
There he is.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
The bandit leader at Silent Moon's camp is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Sitting at 2,000 gold. Alright, miscellaneous. Talk to Danica about the Gildergreen being destroyed. That's about the tree in the center of town. You heard him, huh? Punk kid.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries for fanatics.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Temple of Kinnereth.
Thank you. The pain is already easing. Welcome, child.
I can't bear it.
Danica Pure Spring. I heard something happened to the tree at the temple.
The Gildergreen, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me. But not many of them around anymore.
Pain is so great.
What's so special about this tree?
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim. Maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo.
Is there any way to revive the tree?
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die. They only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
What kind of weapon would work?
Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
I'll get Nettlebane for you.
Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Orphan Rock.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy Hagravens yet?
The Nettlebane from Orphan Rock to tap the
My
tree.
body burns.
So, where is this place? Orphan Rock. It's back up kind of towards the start of the game. In Helgen, that's where we were, the dragon attacked us. And there's the Guardian Stone where we picked Mage. And there's Riverwood where we found Spin and dealt with the Golden Claw. So it's up in there somewhere. Looks like we're going for a
mercenary
little
work?
bit of a run.
It might suit you.
I'm afraid not, little fairy. The fruit has about another day left before it's spoiled.
254 out of 300 on my carry weight. Huh.
We've got to sell as much
Oh.
as we can, as soon as
I need to get to the enchanter and break down those weapons. That'll help
It's
a
always
lot.
true.
Can we at least go to the tavern for supper?
Truly reach enlightenment. We are but mad.
When the Empire surrendered to the All-Merry Dominion, they saved us all.
Alright, so we're breaking down the Blessed Iron Dagger. And I guess the Lunar, wait a second, 103, 129. I'm going to break down the one that's worth less, the Steel Sword. The Lunar Steel Sword. Break that down. You learn the Silent Moon's enchantment. I want to keep the archery. I'm not wearing the Necklace of Poison Resistance, and it's pretty good, but I might as well just go ahead and break it down so I can use it later, maybe? I don't know. Sometimes I actually like to keep necklaces and stuff like that on my character, because what happens is if you get against something, you know, that uses a lot of poison, what you can do is you can put like a ring of poison resistance and like a necklace of poison resistance on real quick before the fight. So sometimes it's good to carry some really light stuff with resistances on it in your inventory, so that way you can prepare yourself. So you can have like fire and poison and shock and all that stuff, and it doesn't take up a lot of weight. So now we can sell the other weapons, the magical weapons. Hopefully they'll give us a decent price for them.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's
sell
trade.
them at the blacksmith
Need more
instead of the
experience
general store.
going to run
Welcome to War Maidens. Now you, my girl, have definitely come to the right place. We've got small weapons as well. Take a look.
Weapons. Sell the mace. And the mace.
Good doing business.
Now we're down to 214 out of 300. Not bad. Got a lot of potions. Think I should sell some of my potions? Yeah, let's go do that.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. What do you need, my friend?
Alright, what do you have for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Okay, so enhanced stamina, we can drop one of those. Extra magicka, we can drop 2 of those. Potion of health, 1 of those. See here, minor healing. I got 10 pounds in minor healing potions. And remember, I can cast a healing spell. We've not even had to do it yet, but I can cast healing spells. So I'm going to get rid of like 15 of those. Minor magicka. I'll keep 2. Nah, just 1. Whoops. I did that the wrong way. There. Okay.
Come back at time
All
if you
right,
need a
we
remedy.
got over 100 pounds to spare. That's not the way out. How many doors lead to one room? But yeah, like if you look at right here on my favorites list, healing, it looks like this.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
This guy is rude. You're so rude.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
There was the famous Skyrim line. I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. Oh yeah, and that's the cool thing about magic in this game is like, imagine if I wanted to cast flames and healing at the same time. If you look, I've got fire in one hand and the light in the other hand, and I can like heal myself and cast fire at the same time. Oh, the dude about ready to fight was my guy, I think. Like, you see, he's just standing there all chill, but as soon as I bring out my fire spell to cast a fire spell and fight, you see what he does? Or how about when I sneak? Okay. Oh. We're going to be heading right past that windmill with the treasure map. Remember the treasure map? There's the windmill. Treasure map. Huh. Is that it right there? That can't be it. It looks like it though. Doesn't this rock outcropping with the upward pointing tip, doesn't it look like that? I think it's higher up in the mountains though, but that looks like it kinda. Whoa now. Whoa now. I conjured my wolf. Conjured the wolf and let Sven take care of it. Well, I'll mine this ore, but that's not what I was looking for. I didn't do either of those. I didn't barbecue or freeze. Ha 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 ha. Huh. I'm still not understanding this whole, like... Oh, look at that. You think that might be it over there? Let's try to go over there. Look at the northern lights. Oh, no, never mind. Those are just clouds, I think. Sometimes you can see the northern lights. Yeah, there they are. Okay, this kind of looks like a path. Oh, oh, oh! What's this? Treasure chest. Magic shield. It's okay. Not the greatest, but still, at least we found it. Alright, so now we are back in that town. So, how do I... Okay, I'm gonna have to try to come up here to Helgen and then over, I guess.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Okay. Gotta get all the way up this path. And then try to find a path off to the side. Yeah, that's definitely not where I want to be quite yet. Wow. It's like a massacre happened here.
Keep your good. That. The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude. Move along.
Whoa. Little mean. Cool. Looks like there was a fight in between the Stormcloaks and the Imperials right there. There was a magical amulet on one of them for having restoration spells cost less. That was good. So, this is Helgen. This is where the dragon attacked. This is the very beginning of the game.
Damn you.
Bandits inside Helgen after it's been destroyed. There's still more red dots. I don't know where they're at. Oh well. Let's see if I can find a way over to that other spot that I want to get to. Oh, here's another gate.
Can't hide from me.
Oh, there you are. I'm gonna try to go through the gate. I think this is the way we want to go. Hey look, it's a bunny. Alright, what do we got here? This place seems to... I must have to come up here and turn. Yeah, let's go this way. Somebody way up there. Evidently, they saw us. Get some of that sweet, sweet healing spell. You see how they like lightning. Before anything, I gotta check that body. She's probably got some stuff that I could use. Black mage robes. Okay, never mind. We'll take it to break it down though. Okay, there's another one up here. Where does she go? God. Fireballs and everything. Are you serious right now? Healing. Oh, wow. Sparks. Potions. Healing, healing, healing. Increase that. Restore some magic. Restore some magic. And then let's go to frostbite. Ugh. Hagraven. Not an easy fight. There it is. Nettlebane. Huh. Spriggan. Where are these things? Death Bell. Nightshade. Huh. Alright, let's use the enchanter. Disenchant. Oh, okay. Those robes are just magicka regeneration, so I can't break them down. I've already learned that. So, take that soul gem though. Yeah, fireballs getting cast on you really gets to you quick. Aw, come on. Really? There we go. Whew. One hell of a fight. But it also lets me know that I should probably have a melee weapon. I gave my melee weapon to Sven, and I didn't have one to pull out and use right there when I was up in her face. So I had to try to shoot a couple arrows, and then I had to use potions to get my health back because I'd used so much mana to use fire that I didn't have enough mana to, or enough magicka to use healing and fire at the same time. And see, that's why you need a lot of magicka though, because it'll run out on you. It was pretty intense though, huh? Oh. What's the quest say now? Okay, retrieve Nettlebane. Okay, we have to take Nettlebane back to Danica. There's Bleak Falls Barrow right there, where we found the Golden Claw, and where I first started the stream. Death Hound? What the hell? know what death hounds are, but that wasn't fun. Alright. We gotta get back to civilization. Follow the bunny. Why are you yelling at Lex? Riverwood. We came a different way into Riverwood. Instead of coming this way and in, we came this way and in. Huh. I don't know if I've ever done that before. So we've made it through Riverwood. And then we've got to just come down this big hill and we should be able to see Whiterun. Whoa, who we got here? Who are you? Imperial soldier and noble.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
Wow. Rude much? I can almost see the finish line. Alright, here's the stables. Almost there. get to the temple.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Alright. We did it!
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
Yeah, and they threw fireballs at me.
Oh, well, I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Of course, I'm glad you did. Now, I don't really want to touch that thing, though. Do you think you could handle the next steps?
What needs to be done?
Eldergleam Sanctuary Grove is to the east of here. You can use Nettlebane to retrieve some of its sap.
How far away is that? Oh, man. Pretty far away. Okay, so here is a dilemma. Are you guys listening? The dilemma is, should we or should we not fast travel? If we fast travel, we get to the quests faster.
Sometimes I miss the
but
soldier's
sometimes
life.
we can miss
when
stuff
I hold
in
my
between.
daughter in my arms.
I think we'll still run into cool stuff, and we'll still get a lot of stuff done, and quests will send us to different locations. But, like, I think that I haven't done it yet, but I think that what you do is, like, this. Right? Fast travel. Yes. There are 9 holds in Skyrim: East March, Fall to Reach, Harfengar, Hagelmarsh, The Pale, The Reach, The Rift, in Whiterun, and Winterhold. Well, you see, like, I traveled to here, right? So I just went from, like, here to here, and, like, you see, if you look at the mini-map right above my head, there's, like, a couple different markers that are black. If you get close enough to them, you discover them. If you just, you know, you can just run right on by them. Okay. Oh man, you see that spider down there?
Is what you want? Ah! Yeah!
And we're still gonna run into stuff on the way. Like right here. See, I just discovered this place. Which has a giant in it. Does Skyrim have a what? It looks like it's cut off by the text or the chat. I can't see. However, does Skyrim have a what? Skyrim has an ending to the main quest line, but once the main quest line is over, you still get to go and do whatever you want in the world. So it's still open at the end. I mean, you'll still get quests and stuff. And you can still go out there and talk to people and find all the locations on the map and stuff. But the side quests are what's going to kind of like develop your character. The main quests basically have to deal with just being Dragonborn. How close are we getting? See, like, we fast traveled to there, we found that place, and then that place, and we're still on our way, you know? Come on, let me up the cliff, thank you. Now we're getting somewhere. Look at this. What do you think of this place? Elder Gleam Sanctuary. Oh, it's down in the hole. Alright, let's do this.
Huh?
Oh wait, I still didn't get myself a melee weapon, so I better
Right
talk to
behind you.
Sven and see if he's got anything else on him.
What do you want me to carry?
Alright, I'll take the Axe of Whiterun. In case I need a... in case I need it. What were you saying? Let's quit being an explorer and open and what?
Let's get going then.
Look at this place. It's like an inside cave area, waterfall. That's pretty cool looking.
5, 9.
Oh, look at that tree. I think that's it. Even the rocks are glowing.
Hello there, friend. Come to enjoy the sights and sounds of this beautiful sanctuary as I have. Truly remarkable, isn't it? Welcome to Elder Gleam Sanctuary, my friend. If you have any questions, speak to Asta.
Asta? I don't know who Asta is.
Amazing that such beauty could exist in a place as desolate as the volcanic tundra.
What is this place?
You are in Elder Gleam Sanctuary. Just a small glimpse of what beauty Kinneret has to offer. Wonderful place, isn't it?
And that tree, is that the Elder Gleam?
Yes, my friend. Though no one has been able to get close to her for as long as I can remember.
Why not?
As you can see, Elder Gleam's roots are large and stretch far, blocking any path to her trunk. Though, believe it or not, there are rumors of a weapon that even Elder Gleam herself would lift her roots for, more out of fear than respect.
You mean this weapon?
The rumors are true. I beg of you, don't harm the tree. Nothing good can come of it.
So, you were just talking about a Japanese hot spring, but they said that this was like a volcanic tundra, and this tree's down in here with a waterfall and everything else. I think that this is like the place to do it at. I think that this is it. The rocks and everything keep the snow out, and the steam keeps it warm, and the light lets stuff grow. What do you think? How am I supposed to get by? She said that no one can get by. Oh. Am I supposed to use the weapon?
Hey! Be careful!
Well, get out of the way. That's it. Thank you. Retrieve Elder Green stuff. Spriggan. Trees don't like fire. Oh, a Spriggan? A Spriggan is basically kind of like, imagine some sort of like tree elemental. Guardian of nature and stuff like that. It was trying to guard the tree, but we're not trying to kill the tree. We're just trying to get a little bit of the sap. Whoa! Ugh. Spin, you're in the way. They're making this difficult on me. I'm just glad they don't like fire. Super good though. It is a pretty cool place though, huh? Open it up. A hot springs with an inn. Inside the like a Rocky Mound, like a caldera type thing. It'd be awesome.
Cave up ahead? Trouble? Or maybe treasure? I'm right behind you. You lead, I'll follow.
Oh, okay. So now we just quick travel back. It's a little bit faster, huh?
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Alright. Back to the temple. Let's see if we can fix this tree in the middle of Whiterun.
Do you have the Elder Gleam sap?
Yes.
Wonderful. I'll use it to repair the tree. Thank you so much for all your help.
Pain is already easing.
Oh, it seems like she can train us in restoration magic. You're a priestess of Kinnereth?
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days.
The pain is so great.
Wonder how much she
I'd
charges
gladly
for
share my
restoration
knowledge
magic.
with you.
$250. Nope.
Grace of Kinnereth
Sorry,
be
we're
with
saving
you.
up for a house. Well, hopefully it looks better soon, because right now it kind of looks dead. Okay. We can join the Imperial Legion. Locate the face sculptor. Speak with the leader of the companions. We already did that, but we don't really want to join them. College of Winterhold for more magic. That's a possibility. Shrine of Azura is just exploration. Aventus he's just a kid wanting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. It's just a rumor. Or join the Stormcloaks instead of the Imperials. So none of those really jumped out at me. So what do you guys think about going to the Greybeards and doing the main storyline? So the place that we have to go is Iverstead, which is right here. And then we have to go up the mountain to a place called High Rothgar, which is right on the top of that mountain. Oh, I think it's going to take a bit. Trying to figure out a good way to get to Iverstead. Maybe we just go back to the Elder Gleam and then up. If we get on the road, usually there's road signs. So maybe the road will help us get there. Dark Water Crossing. There's the road sign. So then we just look for Iverstead, which is this one right here. And we just go this way. That is a saber cat. That was a big old nope. That thing was gonna kill us. Look at that waterfall. Iverstead is still this way. I think this is leading us around the kind of mountain, and we're gonna have to come up on the other side. Yep, now we turn and go this way to Iverstead, and we're heading up the side of the mountain. Another safety cat. No, thank you. Man, these guys just don't learn. This is almost like traveling in the Wheel of Time. Snapleg Cave. Sounds pleasant. Iverstead is still this way. Onward! Wolves.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting. Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Okay, fine. Hope the wolves get you.
Hello there, fellow traveler. one itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
What are you doing out here?
Why, to perform for my common man, of course. Why should only the courts and inns of wealthy towns be given the gift of music?
This guy can teach speechcraft.
Well, after a little incident with a roguish lad and the daughter of a prominent thane, well, let's just say, best not. Afraid not. But if you're serious about sharpening that tongue, you might try the Bard's College in Solitude.
The Bard's College?
Until next time.
Aha. Iverstead, that way. Do 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 do. Damn spider.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Walk away right now.
Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not gonna ask again. Then I guess that's your last request, fool. Never should have come here.
Flawless garnet. And lockpick. Torturer's hood. Jeez. Talk about grumpy. Tried to tell him. He didn't listen. Tried to tell him. Iverstead, this way. Evidently, we're clearing the countryside of wolves. Iverstead. We made it.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? And such power?
So now what? Now it's wanting us to go up into High Hrothgar.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my deliveries more often.
Hello, my friend.
But the roads
What can I do for you on such a fine day?
Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I always thought it was odd that there's a layer of thick clouds covering the peak of the mountain above the monastery. Huh. Not sure what's up there. But I bet the Greybeards know.
You seem quite happy.
My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. And isn't that all that matters? Have yourself a great day.
I don't know where that other guy went, but evidently this is the way to go. The 7,000 steps. Let's count them. What's this? Reed etched tablet. Emblem 1. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could not blot out the sky and flood the land. Wolf, wolf everywhere. Well, there was one wolf who seems pretty safe.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Did you hear the Greybeards call Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
All right.
Good day.
Let's see what this emblem says. Emblem 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons proceeded over the crawling masses. Men were weak then, and had no voice. Well, it's snow covered now, so it's a lot, seems like we're actually getting up into the mountain itself. Ice wolf instead of just a normal wolf. That took a lot more damage. I kind of knew something was coming because of those goats that were on the side. That was not an ice wolf. Instantly gone. At least I get to hunt on the way up the mountain too. Someone left an offering here, but I think I'm going to leave it. Emblem 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. I heard Sven get attacked. I don't know where it came from. So, any guesses to what's up the mountain? Here's another person to talk to.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. Yeah?
Did you hear the Greybeards call Dovahkiin?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Well, what are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Okay.
Aye.
What's it say, though? Emblem 4. Kind called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together, they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged. Dragon against tongue. Whoa, what is that thing? It's like an abominable snowman. Frost troll. That's not cool. Flames. Man, he knocked Spin out pretty quickly. Whew. Ugly. Oh, man. I'm so glad he was so far away and we were able to shoot him like 5-6 times before he got up here. He was way over half dead. Emblem 5. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were manyfold. I wonder how many more steps we have to go. That's quite a bit to the top of this mountain here. Emblem 6. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquered, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. So one dragon gave the voice to men, and then men overthrew the dragons. Parthenax gave the voice to men, defeated Alduin. Emblem 7. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. This guy is so blue. Is that Bleak Falls Barrow right there? Sure is. That's Bleak Falls Barrow. That's the first place that I started the stream. I was like coming up right here so I could get in there and go find the Golden Claw. Huh. If that's Bleak Falls Barrow, then right down here should be... Yep. There's the first town. And then Helgen's back up in here somewhere. It's cool you can see that much from up here. Well, I haven't seen any more wolves since that troll was here. But, oh, now we're coming up to something. Here we go. Emblem 9. We missed 8. Where was 8? Seriously though, where's 8? Here we go. It's kind of tucked back in there. Emblem 8. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants, I would say disputants, could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Now, we can go up here and read number 9. For years, all silent, the Greybeard spoke only one name. Tiber Septim, Stripling then was summoned to Rothgar. They blessed and named him Dorlick. Stripling. High Rothgar discovered. Here's all the stuff for the guys, for the Greybeards. And I think that I am going to end the stream for just a little bit. I've got a little bit of a headache. I'm going to take some for my head. and get a drink and take a little bit of a break, and I might be back in a little bit. So I will catch you guys later.